Hey folks, James again here with Johnson RV and Puyallup Watch, and I'm standing next to the 2015 Renegade Villagio. Now this is their 25 HAB series, but it's a Class B and it's a beautiful coach. So first thing about the Class B, we'll take a look at that windshield. In the cab, we're on the diesel, we're on the Sprinter chassis, it's Mercedes, but that front wind piece is always slanted back, so we don't have that cab over. And what that means for us is better fuel economy. Now working this straight through, we have three-tone paint all the way throughout, full body. But I want to point out those side cameras. And what those side cameras do for us is when you hit your blinkers, you have a whole new field of vision. So if there's a cyclist over here, motorcycle, and even a car, you can see. So before you make that turn, you have no blind spots. Or even if you're just parking the coach, you have all that area just to look down your coach and see a whole new field of vision. So walking this way back, I want to look above us, and that above us is going to be our awning. Now this awning almost goes the entire length of the coach. But what it does for us, there's no side arms. You'll notice this is one of the Girard awnings at Carefree, Colorado, and they go directly out. So same thing on this side. I want to point out we have two access points to the fridge. So right here and above, that makes it easier just for maintenance-wise to get to it. We have the double electric steps coming out for quickie. I want to open this up just to show you the compartment itself. Notice I'm not holding up the compartment right now. Those are done with gas struts. So nice and easy. You know, if you're going to take both hands of going in and out, real easy to do. Now to close that, we're going to walk back over here to the compartments. And they're a different style too, the way they latch. So right here we have our key, we can lock it and keep them secure, but you press this button in, they pop out, and then right way through here. I'm opening up this compartment too so you can get a good shot. And that's our generator. And that generator operates off of LP, off of the propane system of the unit. So you can just fill that right off the chassis mount itself. Working to the back, we're going to stop up top and see all the LED lights. So LED lights are efficient, they're not warm, not going to go out as often. We have our backup counter mounted right there. And working down below, we have this nice piece, so it just looks stylish. But we have our hitch and we have the 7-way plug. The 7-way plug allows us to tow anything really. We're going to be doing a truck, we're going to be towing a car, we're doing a little trailer with charged brake lines. We have all the wiring already set here, as well as the exhaust and the hitch already mounted. Working on this side, we're on the driver's side now. I want to point out the frameless windows. That's what's kind of giving us that sleek look. And open these things right below. This is our freshwater connection. So that's where we would dump our black, gray water, freshwater fill, low point drains in the winter when we're trying to get rid of everything. And next to the water heater, which is gas and electric, I have this piece. And this is going to be your plug-in for shore power. What I like to mention on it is that it has a little gasket. When I push it in, you hear that click. That click is just so the water gets in there. It has a gasket, and that's something to think about when you park it. It's the winter time, it snows or rains, you don't have any issues. Back over here, we have the slide out. I want to point above the slide out. That Carefree Colorado was the slide out topper. So no pine needles, tree branches. It's all going to be secure and not coming with us when we bring the slide in. But the real charm of this unit is in the inside of the coach. So let's head in there now. So we're inside the 25 HAB, and the first thing we're going to look at is the cab area. So taking it all in, just to look at it. Above us, everything's at our fingertips. Mercedes quality, has a real sleek design to it. And we have the navigation, the Sirius radio, heaters, all the controls, nice leather seats. Comfort's going to be there, but above those visors, there's a little shelf. So that's going to be good for, say, sunglasses, road maps, anything like that. They're making use of all this space, which kind of is a tribute to the design. Now above this piece in the cab, I'm opening this thing up. This is going to be our space. This is our cabinetry. We don't have any beds up here. Instead, we just get storage. And that's going to be our board games, movies, videos, anything we want. Plenty of storage in here. But to the door, right here on the passenger side, what we have is our controls for everything. This is going to be our generator start. This is going to be our water pump, lights, holding heaters. So our holding tanks, they have heaters on, as well as having our LP gas, the switches here, making electric. Our slide control, the awning override, battery disconnect, and stabilizer are all done in one area, as well as our fuses. So instead of trying to chase down anything, it's a nice, sleek, one spot, easy to get to. So behind us on the driver's side, what we're going to look at is our sleeping space. So above us we have the cabinetries, but this is going to be our living space when we're just out and about regular days. But when the day's end comes down, what we're going to do to kind of sleep is pull this piece out, and this is going to be our bed to sleep in. One thing I do want to point out too, we have the day and night shades, and that just gives you some privacy curtains. We have the lights above us in case someone wants to read a book at night. We can flip those on. But with that space being here, even though we're 25 feet, look at all the rooms. I mean, I'm not a big guy, but swinging my arms around, I have plenty of space. The TV is mounted where it needs to be. A very contemporary design. open this piece up too as well, just to kind of give you what it's doing. So these are going to be our chairs, like pull out, fold, easy to get to. And all this is all designs. It's that sleek round look as we're looking at. It's just making use of all that space. Now to shut these real quick, and you notice that every time I shut something you hear that latch clicking. That latch makes sure nothing's going to open up in transit. It's just going to be a kitchen area. Now the kitchen area is making use of all its counter space. So if I was to make a sandwich right now, I have all this to work with. And like a Subway shop, it's real easy. We have our outlet if we want to do a coffee pot, Keurig, anything like that. But over here, when these things don't want it to be a countertop anymore, we lift them up. We have our burner. We have our sink. This piece lifts up right here. So we're not losing anything. We still have everything we're going to need. We're just making the use of all our space. You know, all the lighting in here too is up from LEDs, so it goes against their efficiency. Having those LED lights just makes the most of our battery usage. So if we're somewhere without power, it's fine. Now the biggest thing about this coach is that your bathroom, even though we're 25 feet, it's a full bathroom. This is something you expect in a Class A model. Toilet, angle shower that opens right up with a skylight. So if you're a taller gentleman, that skylight's really easy to get into. You step in there 6 foot tall, nice and easy. Mezzanine counter right here. Opens up this piece. And this is going to be more like your wardrobe area. So on the passenger side, when I open this all the way up, that has a hanging rod right here. Below, we can put anything else like pants, big storage. I can put a set of golf clubs in here real easy. We have the soft touch ceiling above us. So one thing I want to point out too, we have our vents up here. But you look all the way up, it's just the LED lights you're seeing. You're seeing ducting. And that ducting's for the AC, so this whole room's going to close and heat properly and coolly. Really, for 25 feet, it has everything we're going to need inside it. It's a 25 HAB. It's something to come take a look at.